Hello everybody, this is Fernando for the latest Urban Legends video. Wow, I haven't done one of these in a while. In fact, it's been almost a year since my last go around. So I thought I would bring this series back with a short video here and then probably continue some here and there as well. This one once again comes from the urbanlegendsonline.com website. Again, it's a rather short one, but it has to do with the world of Hollywood and entertainment. And in this case, it features something involving Marilyn Monroe. So without further ado, let me go ahead and share it as is. I'll give my own thoughts and opinions on it afterward. Let me know what you guys and gals think. This is what it says. It says, according to this urban legend, CIA agent confesses to kill, I can't really say the full word on YouTube, Marilyn Monroe. So without further ado, let me go ahead. I'll share it here. And then again, give my thoughts and opinions. So here's what it says. A retired CIA officer, Norman Hodges, has made a series of astonishing confessions since he was admitted to the Centaur General Hospital on Monday. The 78-year-old claims he committed 37 assassinations for the U.S. government between 1959 and 1972, and including the beloved actress and model Marilyn Monroe. Mr. Hodges worked as a high-level operative for 41 years and was granted top-level security clearances. Trained as both a sniper and a martial arts expert, Mr. Hodges says he also has significant experience with more unconventional methods of inflicting harm upon others, like poisons and explosives. He says he was often employed as a hitman by the organization to assassinate individuals who could represent a threat to the security of the country. Most of his victims were political activists, journalists, and union leaders, but he also claims that he killed a few scientists and artists whose ideas represented a threat to the interest of the United States. Mr. Hodges says that Marilyn Monroe remains unique among his victims, as she is the only woman he ever assassinated. He claims he has no regrets. However, as he says, that she had become a quote-unquote threat for the security of the country and had to be eliminated. This is what he says. We had evidence that Marilyn Monroe had not only slept with Kennedy, but also with Fidel Castro, claims M. Hodges. My commanding officer, Jimmy Hayworth, told me that she had to die and that it had to look like a I can't really say that word either, or an overdose. I had never killed a woman before, but I obeyed orders. I do it for America. She could have transmitted strategic information to the communists, and we couldn't allow that. She had to die. I just did what I had to do. Hodges has been placed under custody by the FBI, which is taking his confession very seriously and is opening an investigation to verify his allegations. The investigation might be very complicated, however, as very few written files are available on such secret activities, and most of the actors implicated in the various cases are already dead. Then that's it. That's pretty much it for the urban legend here. Again, a rather short one involving the CIA agent and what he confessed that he did to Marilyn Monroe. So let's talk about that here. Take all of this with a huge grain of salt. First off, it reads like it's coming from a article, something that's online. My first impression is, what was the name of that company, that newspaper that always did these stories? You see them in the grocery stores. They had like a newspaper feel to them, and they were famous for having a picture of a bat boy on the very front. And I think that was called U.S. Weekly. I might be wrong, but somebody let me know what the name of it was. This is the impression that I got, that this was the kind of story that was featured in one of those publishments. Something where it's somebody who, we don't know who Norman Hodges is. We don't know how he worked for the CIA. We don't know when he worked for the CIA. It's just taken as is, apparently. But yeah, he apparently confessed to all of these assassinations. He's quoted he did 37 of them between 1959 and 1972. Most of them political figures and other people involved in that world, union leaders, journalists, activists, and then apparently Marilyn Monroe. And then on top of that, he's stating that it was done because it was a matter of security for the country. Apparently, his commanding officer, a guy by the name of Jimmy Hayworth, had told her that because she had slept with Fidel Castro, there was a chance that she was transmitting strategic information over to Fidel. And whatever that claim is, obviously there's very difficult chance of trying to prove something like that. As the urban legend mentions downward, everyone is deceased, whoever's involved with these quote unquote assassinations, so they can't tell their side. And then now apparently this CIA agent, somebody who was there being admitted to Centaura General Hospital, is apparently there for his last days. So whatever he has in his case is just going to be left afterwards as a mystery, because there's not going to be anything to verify it. And so take all this again with a huge grain of salt. Pretty hard to believe this information, so I'll just leave it there as is. It's going to be hard for me to believe any of it unless there's more proof at all. And as of right now, there is none. So Marilyn Monroe absolutely remains a pivotal figure within the world of entertainment because of her beauty and because of what she represented as a symbol of beauty and fashion. And to this day is very much beloved. No mention of her doing anything along these lines of whatever was being listed here on this urban legend. So we'll see, like, when it comes to what's written here. Let me know what you guys and gals think as far as that too. Is this something that has any truth to it, or is it something that, again, was just written that mainly for that type of publishment? And is it just mainly to sell articles, something along those lines? Let me know what you guys and gals think. All right, everyone. Thanks again as always. Take care.